Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Petefighter Podcast. It is time for round 6, and this time we have Miss Gidget with us, everybody. Yeah, say hello, Lisa. Hi. Hello.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
Hi. So, for those that may not know you, I'm sure everybody here knows you, but for those that may not know you, can you give us a little brief history of yourself? Just give us the the thing, the plugs, the channels, the everything, where we can find you and all that stuff.
Sure. My name is Lisa, also known as Miss Gidget. I've been cosplaying since 2010. So pretty much 10 years, which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, time flies, seriously. So yeah, I've been cosplaying part-time. I worked full-time as a registered nurse.
Oh wow.
Before all this, I would enjoy going to a lot of like fighting game events, conventions, and just it was fun working on costumes and whatnot.
Wow.
A lot of my content is posted on Miss underscore Gidget at Instagram. I'm also on Facebook. You can search Miss Gidget. I'm also on Twitter as well, Miss underscore Gidget. So a lot of the stuff is posted over the years.
Basically everywhere. You're everywhere. You're a busy lady. Especially at the moment. I mean, like you just said, you were like, you're a registered nurse. So thank you for everything you're doing at the moment. I feel like I should be wearing a mask as like a sign of respect, I do always wear my mask out when I go out. I'm one of these people. I'll definitely wear my mask,
Appreciate
it. Stay home, guys. Help them out.
Yeah.
Is it? Are you getting like completely slammed at the moment? Like, is it just crazy?
It's gotten a lot better, thankfully. Very like it's really more controlled. I've seen definitely a lot of people getting discharged. Prior to that, it was really, really crazy. Like you could barely catch up. It was like a marathon.
Yeah.
Every day was like, oh my God, you have that pit in your stomach. You're like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Um, you know, just trying to stay positive and get through it.
Yeah.
But I'm just really thankful here in, New Jersey, New York, the numbers are going down.
Good.
And hopefully I'm praying that it stays that way.
Because I mean, New York was like one of the hardest hit in like the whole world. I read it was like crazy. Like the numbers was just like unbelievable, and like it's scary stuff. Like it's definitely scary, especially when people aren't taking it seriously. And I for one definitely took it seriously. I locked myself away. I haven't left. I've been at home playing Animal Crossing, so so I haven't really. So yeah, stay safe, staying home, staying safe, and definitely a big thank you. Which brings me on to something that you guys actually did that I saw on all of your social media. You made like a video that kind of went viral. It was like heroes behind the PPE, like.
Oh yeah, so our friend, she's actually a registered nurse and also a cosplayer. Her name is Moeezy. I recommend you guys all look her up. She's super talented. So she actually invited a lot of us to participate in the video and just have fun with it. I also want to note that none of the PPE in the video was wasted.
Okay.
Because some people were like, "Oh, there's a shortage. What are you doing?" No. That was.
It was all used.
Not wasted at all.
It was a great video. I saw it was like covered on a lot of the news outlets and everything, and like it got a lot of media attention, which was great, and it really sort of like supported your cause and really like humanized, even though you guys were all being superheroes and dressed up in your like cosplay and stuff, it really humanized the people behind the PPE and showed they're people too and they want to have fun, and it was really cool. I loved seeing it. It was great. It was really cool. So.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad. We wanted people to, smile and laugh and just, forget about everything for the moment.
Well, it's those little moments that everybody's looking for at the moment, isn't it? Just, a nice little escape from all of this madness, especially seeing our sort of like frontline workers, who are putting themselves and their lives and, their family safety and everything on the line, also taking 5 for themselves and having a bit of fun in this like crazy time. You know, that was really, really nice to see, because, you know, we all saw these like pictures of like the nurses like out, you know, like like falling asleep out on the street almost, you know, because they'd be doing like 75-hour shifts, you know, and, you know, seeing them having that like moment to just have a little bit of fun as well was a really cool thing to see. So awesome.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Brilliant job. Good job, guys. Well done to everybody involved in that. So let's get back to you. And you said you go to a lot of FGC events. Like, is that where you kind of began with your like cosplaying and stuff, or where did you start? How did it start? What was the attraction to cosplay for you?
So the original attraction to cosplay originated to, I guess, my childhood. I've always been interested in, you know, video games, anime. So one of the first titles and series I actually really got into was Street Fighter. I remember as a child, they would take us, like my family would take us to Chinatown. They would do their shopping, and a lot of my uncles would actually stop by the arcade and play, and they would thankfully take me along with them. I mean, at the time I was like, I don't know, like 3 or 4. I couldn't really play, you know, like seriously, but I would at least watch them. And then one of my mom's friends was really into video games, and sometimes she dropped me off there and we would play Street Fighter together on the console. So awesome. From there, my love of video games, you know, began. And then over the years, you know, still a Street Fighter fan, collecting a lot of stuff. So, I mean, cosplay, I didn't really know about it until I was like 12. I actually look up stuff by like Yaya Han, Riddle, like the old school cosplayers. Yeah. And I was like super shy, like some nerdy girl, like, oh my God, you know, like this is so cool, but I don't know if I can ever do that. And then fast forward, I actually worked for GameStop for a few years. Because I always wanted to be involved, in video games for 4.5 years. And then I guess later on in life, I had the opportunity to like attend a anime convention. It's super old. Like it was called Big Apple Anime Convention. So I actually went through, I guess, as a teenager, 16, 17 years old. That was my first con. And then New York Comic Con 2010 was the first time I cosplayed. I just kind of winged it.
What was your first cosplay that you did?
Very first one was Wonder Woman, only because my Chun-Li costume didn't come on time.
But Chun-Li was the first pick.
She was definitely the first pick, because she's my favorite character of all time, definitely.
She is. I do love some Chun-Li. I do.
Yeah.
So, classic. She is a classic.
Yeah.
So, and then that sort of like led into going to like FGC events like Evo and stuff. I think.
Well, I actually started going to MASH Fest. That was originally how it all started. Like in 2012, I was like, my friend was inviting me to come and just hang out, and I was like, "Yo, you get to like play games, chill, and like have a drink." Like I never knew, you know, that type of stuff really existed like that. So I started attending, and since then, you know, I was hooked. I wouldn't say I go to like a ton of FGC events, but I really do support the community whenever I can.
That's awesome. I mean, I think the first time I met you was at MASH Fest. I think that was the first time we met at New York Comic Con in 2017? 16? 17?
I can't even count the years.
I know, I can't. I was talking about this to John and Cindy from Sonic Boombox the other day. We were like, when did we meet? And they were like, 2016, 17. Wow. None of us can remember, so I'm going to have to go back and look through. But you actually did a live stream the other day with Sonic Boombox. I saw that. It was excellent. It was great.
Oh, and thank you for being there. Appreciate it.
No, I loved it. It was brilliant. I know you haven't really sort of done like podcasts and live streaming and stuff, but you're a natural. Like I was like, why hasn't she done this before?
Thanks. I'm actually really shy. That's probably why.
It's tough. It's no excuse. I'm not having it anymore. Like It's tough. We need more of you in the world. So definitely, I know you've just set up a Twitch account, haven't you? You going to maybe start moving into that a little bit, maybe
Yeah,
playing
I
some
realized
games.
definitely. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII remake. I actually wanted to stream it with Sonic Boombox, but we had some technical difficulties. But
Yeah.
hopefully, down the road, I would like to play and stream and hang out and just spend time with people. I mean, especially during this time, you can't really go out,
Yeah.
so at least we can spend time, different ways.
Hang out together but apart.
Yeah.
That's the best way, exactly. So,
Yeah.
do have to say, like, well, you made me go and change, but I was going to wear my Blanca-chan jacket, and then I noticed you were wearing yours. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I like put it on, and then I took it off. And then you were like, go and get it. So now we're twinning and winning. So for anyone that's watching this, we're totally twinning right now. So, what have you had any like? What's been one of your like? Let's go lowlights and highlights of like things over the last since 2010. Like since you've been out on the scene and stuff. Like, have you had any bad experiences or anything that have like come from it? Or I mean, there's millions of great ones, I'm sure, but have you had anything awful that's like been negative?
Yeah, I mean, there are good and bad. I mean, I guess a few things are, some people are really supportive, some people are not. I mean, that's every community you go to
Yeah.
or you're in, I think one time we were doing a live stream for an event and I learned the hard way, don't read the comments. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So like little things like that. But it happens. And no matter what you do in life, you gotta always have like a thick skin.
Yeah.
So I mean I'm not gonna say there's so much bad out there. Thankfully I've had more good.
Yeah. That's good.
But yeah, I guess for the most part, like little comments like that, some negativity, people not understanding, the craft or the hobby.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's everywhere you go. Positive things, I would say, meeting people that like the stuff that I like, because as a kid, I was kind of like a weirdo because we were like, why do you like video games? And I'm like, why not? And it wasn't really expected. And I was, judged like, oh, you're not girly enough, you're not this enough. So at least, actually being in a community, meeting people, meeting females that like what I like, it's nice. You know, you don't feel alone. You don't feel like that weirdo anymore. And it's great to connect with people.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like it's just basically that experience is like the internet, isn't it? It's like the amazing things that come with the internet and the inclusiveness and not feeling so alone because you can literally jump online and find like-minded people in 5 minutes. But then you also get that like flip side of the negative people, the keyboard warriors that just want to sit there and troll and say mean things because they've got nothing better to do with their lives. And I mean, it's yeah, like you said, it's a real, it's a give and take, isn't it? So
yeah.
Talking, you were saying about like your costumes and stuff. Do you make all your own costumes yourself?
Majority of the stuff I do make. So there's a couple that I did purchase or alter just to save time. And then sometimes you gotta weigh, like, if I make this from scratch versus buying it, what will cost more? Because between collecting things, traveling, all this stuff, like the money kind of adds up. So you kind of have to.
Yeah, I can see all the collectibles in the background there. I'm like, what's she got back there? She's got some stuff. Yeah, you've got lots of stuff back there. Yeah, I saw on the Sonic Boombox live stream, guys. Don't forget to go and follow Sonic Boombox on Twitch now. That you were showing off all your collectibles and stuff. It was you got some really nice pieces. I was kind of jealous. I was like, oh my god. So how long does it typically take you to get like a costume to get it together from like sort of like concept to completion?
It takes so it varies from costume to costume. So certain costumes, you know, you can make in like a week or so.
Yeah.
But then there are projects that are elaborate that take like about a month. And yeah, I think the fastest I ever worked on a costume was a Chun-Li bunny suit. It was inspired by this artist, actually. Her name's Tixie Licks.
Tixie Licks, I know her. She's great. Yeah. She's awesome.
So
yeah. She draws a lot of
thanks
Vega.
to this project, I think we can meet her.
Oh, you met her?
Yes.
I want to meet her. I love her work.
I love her work too.
I'm a big fan.
Same here.
She's just started.
I'm sorry?
She's just recently come onto Instagram. Like, she was DeviantArt only for like a long time, and now she's like started coming onto Instagram and stuff. And so I started pushing her work a bit more, like on Street Fighter Legacy, to try and grab her some followers and stuff, because now she's active on there. I'm like, go and follow her. She's amazing. She draws a lot of Vega. She's a big Vega fan, I think. There's a lot of Vega. Yeah, there's a lot of Vega art there. Yeah, but her art is amazing. But yeah, I know I know the bunny piece that you were talking about, the bunny Chun-Li, the bunny girl. It's it's great. That's it. So that was the quickest one ever. What was the longest one that you've ever done?
Let's see. I'm thinking, because the problem is we have a bad habit of making things last minute Comic-Con between me, Paul, and Kat. So
you're like your partners in crime. You guys are always together.
Yeah, it's the three of us. We're always together. So like we're we end up like, okay, I'll sew. This one will make this. This one will make the armor. Like, because we kind of use our, I guess, strong points and kind of try to finish everything. It's such a bad habit though, doing things last minute. So I would say maybe about like 2-3 months sometimes, but it's rushed at the same time, depending on the project.
Yeah, because you did. And what were you did? You did at New York Comic Con. You did.
I did this year. I did last year. I did Katana.
That was it.
And it was not even finished. Paul did Sub-Zero. Kat did Sindel. Oh my God, her Sindel was
amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, because I'm kind of mixing up Evo and New York Comic Con, because I saw you at both. So. Yeah, Evo, it was like Crimson Viper, Akuma, and Chun, wasn't it?
I did Bison.
Oh no, you did Bison, that's it.
Yeah, we've done Chun in the past, but I did Bison, like gender bend.
Yeah, the gender bend Bison, that's it. Yeah, I remember. It was awesome, yeah.
Thank you.
So good, so good. I mean, yeah, I did a podcast with Milk Tea Tiff, and I said that I was going to cosplay at this Evo, but it's not happening now, guys. So, so what's your favorite cosplay that you've ever done? What's like the one that you're just like, I'm really proud of that one, and I just love it?
I love my Morrigan. So I love that one. Well, thank you.
You've got some badass pictures of that.
Those are the two.
Which was the other one?
Sephra.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You guys. Oh, you got some amazing ones. Really, really good. So, are you working on any currently, or are you kind of on a break right now? I mean, I guess you would. Were you going to get ready for Comic-Con and San Diego and everything?
Everything's on hold right now because we don't know what's going to happen, and the way everything is, I don't really know. Yeah. But I think eventually I would probably work on things just for fun, just for the hell of it. Like, I wanted to make a Morrigan nurse cosplay. That's one of those ones that I ever.
Are you gonna have the giant syringe? She's got that giant syringe.
Like in Pocket Fighter.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah. That's awesome. Is there anything that we should be like keeping our eyes open for, like that you've got coming up? Maybe any hot stuff that you got? I don't know. Anything coming up?
I guess eventually I would like to stream on Twitch, play some games. We can hang out that way. I'm sorry?
Final Fantasy VII.
Yes. Yeah, I'm playing that right now. So eventually I would like to stream it, talk about it. And then eventually, like I said, probably work on some cosplay again because it's like a great stress reliever to be creative. So probably I'll eventually post some stuff once I get to it.
Yeah. Would you ever do like a cosplay stream where you're like making a costume on Twitch or something?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
That
I
would be
mean,
fun.
a lot of people have questions and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people do that kind of thing, so that's definitely something you could do in the future. It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Who cool people that you've like got to meet like on the way? I know you've met loads of cool people, so I know you're in there with Ono. I always see you chatting to Ono every time.
No, no, I mean, I'm like, I like fangirl, but it's still surreal.
Yeah.
I get to meet you. I mean, I've always wanted to meet you. I'm so happy, that we got to meet.
Yeah. I'm pleased I got to meet you too. Have you? Who's the best celebrity you've ever met?
Oh my God, this is hard.
I bet you've met some celebs. Come on, you're New York. Like, there's always celebs about. You've bumped into somebody on the street, or
no, not like that.
No.
I mean, I met I forgot his name. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. That guy from Rufio from Hook. We met him at Otakon.
Rufio, him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dante Maestro.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we met him once at Otakon like years ago. I mean, I guess I don't really think of it a lot. I mean, it just happens. I've met Fat Joe once. He's from Jersey.
Mm-hmm. You go.
I guess in the same Seth Killian.
Oh, nice.
So during Spring Fighter, I think 2015, we were doing an event, Mash Fest Sonic Boombox, and he was there. And if you look back at the photos of the album, I was like freaking out. Kat was like, "Oh my God." Like fangirling. Kat was into
you do a lot of hosting for Sonic Boombox, don't you? You've done a lot of their events. I feel like you're always the host. You're like the go-to girl for Sonic Boombox. You're like the poster child. You are. You're always on there, like with your little Chun costume. Like I see you, like all the time, with our host, Miss Gidget.
No. You're so funny. You're so cute. I mean, I love the events. I really do. I've always told them, like, I'm not a huge party person. I'm actually an introvert. But when it comes
to that is a lie. I've seen you on the dance floor. That is. Interview's over. This is all lies. I'm not a huge party person. You're a liar. I've seen you and Kat and Paul on the dance floor, and you guys are like going crazy.
But that's how comfortable we are. I'm not even joking. I feel that comfortable. Like prior to these events, people would be like, "Come on, loosen up. Like, don't be shy, dance." But I would actually be shy. But these, Sonic Boombox, they create like a really safe environment.
They do.
They really do. It's positive. They play all types of music.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you awesome. Get like, Cardi B being remixed into like Dragon Ball theme, it's like
exactly.
It's so fun. You're like, what's happening? I love it. It's great. It's really, really fun. Yeah. If you haven't ever been, guys, I'm a big advocate, and I know Miss Gidget here is too. A big advocate for Sonic Boombox. Yeah. We heart them a lot.
We heart
them hard. Yeah, there you go. I'll clip that and I'll post it on Twitter. There's their promo. They can pay us later. Just kidding. Do you have so we've kind of touched on this, but it was one of my questions anyway, but I'll just ask you anyway. Do you have like a dream cosplay that you'd like to make, like one that you're like, I would love to make that? Maybe it's too expensive or it's too elaborate, or what's the dream one?
I would say Guyver.
MacGyver? So I was going to say MacGyver.
Not MacGyver, MacGyver. Guyver 2 specifically is what I would actually want to work on for myself.
Oh, okay.
But it's very elaborate, yeah.
That is elaborate, yeah. And expensive. Yeah. Okay, so what advice would you have for somebody that wants to get like into this kind of like stuff? Like video games or like, you know, anything like that.
I would say just do it. Like, life is short. Honestly, I wish, especially the fighting game stuff, I wish I knew about, like, there was a community long time ago when I was younger, because, you know, back then I had more time to play. I actually played a lot. And had I known that, you know, there was a community at the time, I would have probably participated more and actually considered, like, you know, possibly competing. Now it's kind of, you know, to be upfront, like, now it's kind of too late.
You're not going to go for Evo this year?
No, I play casually, but I'm not like, you know, those guys. I've played a couple of those guys, and there's no way I can even stand a team. Like, I'll be real with you.
Yeah, me neither. So, we'll play each other, but you'll kill me as well. I'm terrible. I'm like the worst player ever. I'm so bad. What's your all right, we'll play. Me and you will play. What's your favorite fighting game? What's your favorite one?
So Street Fighter is my favorite series, but out of all of them, I have to say Street Fighter Alpha 2 is my favorite.
Alpha 2, okay. Yeah, I'm Alpha Max 3. I remember getting the PSP and having Alpha Max 3 or whatever it was called, or Alpha 3 Max or whatever it was called. And oh my god, I put so much time into that game because I could take it anywhere. I could remember working in London, and I was an usher at the Theatre Royal, and they were like, had the producers on, or Lord of the Rings the musical, or whatever it was at the time.
Oh wow!
And I'm supposed to be watching the audience, you know, and selling ice creams and stuff, and I'm just sat at the back going, it's the whole show, like, bad. I was really bad, but I loved it. Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was that first. It was kind of the first handheld that like really felt like it was a console. You know, that the PSP.
Yeah.
Like even the DSs weren't quite as like, you know, the graphics, like it felt like you were playing Street Fighter properly. Like it was. Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, so that's my fondest memories of working but not working. Totally messing it up. I'm sure many things went wrong, and if my old boss watches this, you can't fire me anymore. I don't work there anymore. So.
No, I don't think
tough.
So.
They don't care. It's fine. Okay, right. So it's time for the Quickfire Questions. Are you ready?
Okay.
Right. I didn't prep you on these. You have no idea. So.
Okay.
Okay. Don't think, just answer. Okay?
All right.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
I know, because I asked you and I made the border. You were like, pink. I was like, cool. Okay, pink it is. Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Fun size firecracker.
I love it. Fun size firecracker. Okay. The best advice you'd give to your teenage self.
Oh wow. You have more potential than you think.
Ooh, that's awesome. What's your favorite app at the moment?
Application on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, Instagram.
You're not Twitter?
I'm very visual, so I like pictures.
You like the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite video game of all time?
Final Fantasy VII, the original.
The original, not the remake.
I like the remake, but the original still, it's my heart.
You hold it near and dear to your heart. What do you like about Final Fantasy so much?
Final Fantasy VII was the first RPG I ever played, but specifically, I actually mentioned it on the stream. It helped me with my reading comprehension.
Uh-huh.
I used to really suck at reading. Yeah, so it
That's
helped
amazing.
a lot. And then, Yeah.
That's really cool. That's, people, as much as people say video games are bad for you, they rot your brain and stuff, like, obviously they help, people. If people are
They
interested
do.
in it, if you're interested in something, it's easy, You'll learn it if you're interested in it. If you're not interested in it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Final Fantasy character?
This is hard because I like Yuffie, Tifa, and Sephiroth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm one of those awful, awful, horrible people that has never played Final Fantasy VII.
No, you're not awful.
I've
It's
never
just,
played it. I never played it. And now, like, I've seen a lot of clips of the new one, and I feel like I shouldn't play the new one without playing the old one.
I mean, you could still play the new one without playing the old one. At least if you play the new one now, you can always go back to the old one and compare if you'd like.
Yeah. But shouldn't I do it the other way around? Should I, like, play the original and then, like, be like, ooh?
Ideally, yeah. But, I know that time, depending on how much time you have and your
They're long games, right? It's long. It's long.
Yeah, as long as you enjoy what you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, like, the new one that just came out, it's, like, only half of it, isn't it, or something?
I don't even know this happened. It's 18 chapters from what I was reading. But it's definitely split up because I remember the original, you're there forever. Like, I don't know how many hours of gameplay. It was 3 discs.
Oh my god.
So
it's a lot.
Dedication.
It's dedication. I mean, it looks gorgeous. I mean, like, everyone was like, download the demo and try it. And I'm one of these awful people that as soon as I try something, I want it. So I was like, I'm just not even going to touch it because I'm cool at the moment, Like, I can, like, appreciate it and go, yeah, it looks cool and it's something that I'd be interested in the future. But if I started it or tried it, I'd be like, I need to have it day one. I need to, like, So, and I've got so many games backlogged at the moment that I haven't even touched because Animal Crossing has taken over my life. Like, I've got Persona 5 Royal that's still in the box. I haven't even opened it. Like, it's just still sat.
Oh no.
And I got halfway through Resident Evil 3 and like I haven't even finished that. I'm like, oh my god. So, and there's ones for the Switch that I played for like 20 minutes and never, like Astral Chain and I'm like, I bought all these games and I like haven't even played them. So I'm like, Final Fantasy VII can wait for now.
Oh yeah,
it is gonna happen. And
let me know when it happens.
When it does, then I expect a critique from you because you're a pro. So, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Movie of all time. I love the Old Boy trilogy, like the Vengeance trilogy. So there's Old Boy, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. Like, that's my favorite.
Awesome. I've seen Old Boy once years ago. I kind of remember it, but I haven't seen the other ones. And I want to see Parasite, but I couldn't go.
Oh, you should.
I really want to see it. I wanted to go and see it in the cinema, but here I couldn't go and see it in the cinema in Paris because it was either French dubbed, which I hate. I like to hear the original voices, or it was in Korean with French subtitles. So I was like, and I'm like, even though I understand French and I can read French, I think the speed of it and them talking in Korean and being in another language, I'd be like, it would be a bit too much for me. So I was like, I'll just have to wait until it's like on, Blu-ray or like download or Netflix or something like where I can actually sit down and watch. But it looks brilliant. Did you see it yet?
I saw it. It's very your edge of your seat. You're like, wow. One of the characters in Parasite, the dad in particular. I mean, spoiling, of course. He was actually in the Vengeance trilogy. So when I was watching the trilogy recently, I was like, oh, that guy's familiar.
Oh, is it the same character or just the same actor?
Same actor.
Okay.
So I guess. So it's kind of crazy just seeing him in the other line of movies.
To see the other ones as well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite anime?
Oh, this is hard.
It's fine. We've got time.
Yeah. I like Evangelion. It's really dark. I'm sick. I like psychological thrillers and stuff. I like Elfen Lied. It's pretty dark. Have you watched any of those?
I started watching the new version of it on Netflix when it got re-released.
Oh, okay. I need to I know they released
they redubbed it, didn't they? Everyone was like, "Oh, he says this," and there was a lot of controversy on. But I never saw the original, so I've got nothing to compare it to. So, it's one of the series that I've always been aware of, but I've never got round to actually watching. It's like the list of a million animes that people are like, "You should watch this," and I'm like, "Yeah." And I never get round to it. There's so many. There's hundreds. I did watch Beastars. That's the one that I watched recently because everyone was telling me to watch it. And Cindy was like, "You've got to watch Beastars." I was like, "Okay." So I watched it, and it was weird.
Oh, I need to. She actually told me to watch it. I want to watch it.
Have you watched it yet? Oh my! We need to watch it, and we need to have a debrief because it's very. It's a very strange anime. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I mean, I don't know. I was just a bit uncomfortable with it. I was a bit like...
Okay, now I have to watch it.
I was like...
I like strange.
I don't know. It's just because they're animals, it's like a sexy version of Zootopia. It was just weird.
What? Okay, now
I was like, does the rabbit need to wear a bra? I'm like, it's a lot. There's a lot going on in that show. But the other one that I watched recently was High School Girl, which was amazing, and I was like, at the end. Yeah, I mean, for fighting games and stuff, you'd love that one if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw a couple episodes with John and Cindy actually.
Oh, it's so good! It's so good. I do love it.
Yeah.
What is your favorite music?
Music. Wow, I like a lot of different things. I like Muse, Linkin Park.
Rocky stuff.
Yeah, but I like pop stuff too. I guess whatever fits my mood.
Diverse. But what's your favorite? What is your favorite that you're like? It's always a winner. It's always like that's a good.
Hard. I guess System of a Down or Linkin Park. Those are the top two.
Awesome. What are you listening to right now? What's on your playlist?
Those mixes on YouTube, the lo-fi.
Oh, the lo-fi. You've got an anime girl just with a pen.
Yeah. Just with the pen or sleeping with
sleeping with a cat. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I put them on sometimes. It's good though. It's really relaxing. The music. They're really good.
There's a Final Fantasy version out now, and I've been listening to that while I'm doing my homework.
Are you doing? What are you studying?
I'm in grad school. I'm doing nursing education for my master's.
Wow. Not just the pretty face, it's got the brains too. There you go. Amazing. Well, good luck with that. That's I haven't done anything like that. I'm not clever enough.
That's okay. I mean,
I'm like, I like to play video games and stuff. That's it. What 3 words that best describe yourself?
3 words?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I use the hashtag fun size firecracker.
Okay, you can have it
I'm
again.
Small.
Small.
Yeah,
okay,
small. But I know I can be a little feisty. Yeah.
Small, feisty.
And small, feisty, and I don't know, geeky.
Small, feisty, and geeky. There, you can have a bonus as well. There you go. What is the best dish you can make?
I
like asking this one.
I can make
apple pie.
Apple pie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you do with cinnamon and stuff?
Yeah.
I love an apple pie. Apple pie is always really good. Good. Okay. Right. I'll put that on my list of things that I need to try. I'm like, everyone's sort of like, everyone's always like, this is my favorite. I'm like, good, noted. You're making that for dinner when I come round. Great. Thank you. Do you have any allergies?
Yeah. So I'm allergic to cats, unfortunately. If I pet them, I have to wash my hands or I break out in hives.
No.
I'm allergic to some shrimp, surprisingly, too. I was at an event, I ate shrimp, and I learned the hard way that I was very allergic. My throat almost closed up. Yeah, it was not fun. And I had rashes everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
But
oh my gosh.
I had a nurse on standby, and
that's
and I, my other friends were with me. They helped me.
Well, that's good. I mean, like, you must have a lot of nurse friends, so you feel quite safe in these situations. Like, if anything happens, they're like, "It's okay, I'm a nurse. Stand back, guys."
Yeah.
They're ready to go. They're ready to jump into action.
Yeah, I mean, it helps, but it also helps that, like, even if they're not a nurse, just the fact that they're there, they care, and they help you, like, I appreciate it. It doesn't matter what background you have, as long as,
exactly.
You're a kind person, that's what matters.
Yeah, do you carry, like, an EpiPen just in case, or, like...
So I was going to make an appointment, but COVID happened, and that is not on high priority now, but because I do want to try other foods. I would probably want to get an EpiPen in the future, just God forbid.
Yeah, just
I run
into
it.
Yeah. What's your wake up ritual?
My wake up ritual is I have that annoying like alarm on the Samsung phone, the standard one that wakes me up. I check my phone. I mean, that shouldn't be the first thing you do. And...
It's the first thing everybody does. Don't feel bad about it. I mean, it's literally everyone's like, you stop the alarm on the phone and then you're like, what's happening? Like, everyone's guilty of it. And even if they say they're not, they do. They're liars.
Yeah, I mean, because it's already in your hand. You're like, all right, I'm curious. Like, what did I miss?
You see your notifications. You're like, I'll just have a little look, see what's happened in the world. Yeah. Exactly. So that, and then food and
food, shower, pet my dogs.
Oh, you got dogs?
I got 2 dogs.
You've got 2 dogs. What are the dogs' names?
Yuffie and Vivi.
Yuffie and Vivi. What kind of dogs are they?
They're both Chihuahua mixes. They're both rescue dogs. So
good, yeah.
Mixed, yeah.
Cute.
Thank you.
Vivi. Okay, so on the flip side of that, what is your go to bed ritual? Is it kind of the same but in reverse, or?
So go to bed ritual. I like to watch YouTube, so it kind of helps relax me. There's this one YouTuber named Rhea Y. It's very simplistic, very not much going on. It's just her and little captions and light music. And her eating or I don't know, doing everyday things. It's just, I guess it's a very relaxing mood. Uh-huh. Or sometimes I like to watch, those videos with the rain sounds. Mm. You listen to rain, the relaxing videos to help you sleep, meditate or whatever. Those help me.
You know what? I was saying about that last night. I set my alarm on, I won't say her name, the Amazon thing. Otherwise, if I say her name, she's going to go off and be like, what do you want? So I said, oh, can you set my alarm? And she was like, oh, would you like some relaxing sounds to fall asleep? I was like, okay. She's never asked me this before. Anyway, she puts on this noise that can only be likened to, the Third World War. It was horrific. I think it was supposed to... Yeah, I think it was supposed to be a rainforest, noise, but it was like... I was like, stop! It was horrible. Oh, no. So I was like, oh my God, I don't know what they were thinking, but I can't even, because I was going to try and film it to be what the hell? But even now, if I ask for it, she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I found this on the web, so I don't know. It was a random fluke thing, so yeah.
That's scary though.
It was scary because it was really loud as well. It was like, because I think it was supposed to be like rain, but it sounded like God knows what. It was horrific.
It was not relaxing at all.
No, it was far from relaxing. I thought it was going to be some like, underwater noises with some like whales and dolphins and something like those typical relaxation noise thing, or even like a rainforest, like a light rain or something. No. She had the one that will be unnamed over there, Alexa.
Uh-oh.
No, she went off. It's all right. She's not listening.
She
did. Everyone's home is going off right now though. So, she gave me the fright of my life, pretty much. It was horrific. So, please fix that, Amazon, because it was not relaxing at all. What is the nicest thing that anybody's ever done for you?
Oh, this is hard because so many people are nice.
Come on!
No, there's no, for real. There's a long list.
If you want to give me if you want to give me the top 5, you can give me the top 5.
I guess the most recent thing I guess I would say is a lot of people checking up, seeing how I'm doing during this difficult time. People like sending like care packages to me. I that was really nice. I really unexpected. Like even PPE, that was super nice.
Oh wow.
I'm forever grateful for that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many nice things, but I guess that sticks to my head
because it's the most recent.
And they're literally like saving like a life, like
yeah, exactly.
You don't have the proper stuff. Yeah.
What's the best piece of advice that you've received?
Best piece of advice is don't ever think that you can't do anything. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Good advice.
I know it sounds very cliche, but I really do.
But it is. I mean, it's cliche. It's cliche for a reason, Like,
yeah,
it is really good advice. So, you can do it. What is the last? What is the last text you sent? Apart from "I'm ready" to me, it doesn't count. Or can you say?
I guess to Paul, I said to Paul that I'm downstairs in the basement setting up. And ready to talk to you.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I do. Especially because I work in a hospital. Sometimes I know it sounds really creepy, but sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me.
Okay.
You feel it. And I mean, I guess, a lot of people die in hospitals, so maybe that's why I feel that way. Sometimes.
Have you ever seen anything? Have you ever had anything happen to you directly, or? Apart from like feeling a presence, but have you ever actually physically seen something?
I've had moments where I feel like I've seen something, but then I look up and it's gone. But that's the most of it. I don't. Okay. I mean, thankfully, I'm actually scared of stuff like that. So I'm just glad that that's it. I don't like watching those ghost movies at night. It's definitely not.
You're not
for
a horror
me.
fan.
I get spooked. Yeah, I like horror, but not with ghosts.
Oh, so you like gory, things.
Like, yeah, gory psychological thrillers, but no ghosts. Because I feel like it's too real. Yeah.
I'll see. I'm the other way. I'm the complete opposite. I'm an absolute wimp for like bloody, gutty things. And I love ghosty things. I'm fine with like paranormal, but like if it's like hostile or sore and stuff, I'm like, and I'm like passing out in the corner.
Yeah,
I'm really bad with that kind of stuff. So no thanks. So, but that's cool. All right, 3 things that you cannot live without.
Let's see. My phone. I mean, in this day and age, your phone is your life. My loved ones, because I mean that's what makes life worth living.
That's good. You got everyone in that There you went. The loved ones. Bang. That was everyone together. You didn't,
So
like
you
the
too, you're
dogs,
part of that.
the dogs, the family, the friends, everybody. Damn, you're good. You're good with words there. Usually, they're just like they're like, oh, my boyfriend or my girlfriend or whatever. You're like, what about your parents? You got everyone. You got everyone. Nice. Okay,
Everybody.
so you're good. Okay, last one.
I guess my faith, like I wouldn't say I'm super religious, but I'm very spiritual. I do believe in a higher being. That's just me, my personal belief.
Yeah.
So that would be something that I hold close to me.
That's cool. Excellent. What is the latest TV show you have binged, if you've had time? I know you've been super busy, but...
So this is kind of embarrassing.
I don't care. The more embarrassing... TV. Which one?
90 Day Fiancé.
Okay, right. So I need to watch this. Is this the guy...
It's a train wreck.
Is it... How much of a train wreck is this show? Because I love these kind of shows. I'm obsessed with, like, horrible cringe TV where I'm just like, oh my God.
This is up there, and this season is a hot mess. Is it like I almost stopped.
Is it the guy with like no neck? Because I keep seeing this like meme, and he's like this, and he can't even like turn around, and he's just like, they're like, look behind you, and he's like this. I'm like, dude, he's got like no neck. Yeah. Okay, I need to watch this show because like all of those kind of things, like I'm a big fan of like horrible like things like The Circle and what was the ones that I watched recently? Like, because when we got locked down, like I just started watching all of these like things because they're so mindless. Like I don't really have to follow it, but then I get like sucked into it. So it was like I watched The Circle on Netflix and Love is Blind. Oh my God, that one. Have you seen that?
What is that about?
Oh my God, watch it. It's on Netflix. It's literally it's like all the guys live in like. There's like 2 apartments, like massive apartments, and then they go out of this door, and there's like 2 corridors, and there's these like pods all the way down, and they can go in, and the men and the women can talk to each other, and then they can only leave when they decide to get married.
Oh boy, yeah, I need to watch that. It sounds really
and then a lot of them decide that it's not for them and stuff. But there's like about 8 couples that actually do decide to go through with it, and then they leave, and then they go on like a 3-week vacation in like Hawaii or something, just to have like that honeymoon period where they can get to know each other and stuff, and then they go home and live at home for a month. And then with each other, and then at the end they literally go to the wedding and they have to decide like at the altar like are they gonna do it or not? Like it's freaking. I was like, these guys are crazy, but it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I loved it. I mean, it's terrible. It's like trash TV, but
but I love stuff like that. You can turn your brain off and just watch it and laugh.
Yeah, I'm like these people are nuts. Oh, and there's another one that I watched. Oh my God. What was it? Because it came up at the end of that one, and it was like, maybe you'll like this, and I went, go. Too Hot to Handle. And
what is that about?
That one is they're all on like it's people from all over the world. So there's like Australians, UK, America, I think South Africa and stuff. Basically all English speaking countries, and they throw them into all this like this big mansion house. And, they're all like early 20s, and they've chosen people that are like, for lack of big words, big sluts. And, all of the guys are like, yeah, I have sex with like 50 women a week. And all the girls are like, I'm always out with, I have like 9 guys on the go all the time. So they've chose these people that are like very highly sexually charged. That are like, they're all gorgeous people, and then they throw them all in this house together, and they go, okay, the prize pool is 100,000, but for every time you violate the rules by having any sexual contact, the money is deducted.
Oh wow!
So then, the first night, this one guy and girl kiss, and they're like, oh, it's probably going to be like $10, and they're like, no, it was 30. It was like, I think it was like three grand for one kiss.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So then, but then everyone else starts like yelling at them, going like, "You can't! You're wasting our money!" And like, it's really good. That one was quite funny as well. I was like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, there you go. Trash TV talk. There we
Trash
go.
TV.
We're gonna have to. That could be like our book club. We can have a trash TV club.
Oh my god, that would be so fun.
We're like, right, you need to watch Big Brother. This one.
Yeah. And discuss it.
Exactly. We'll watch and debrief. Okay. What is your favorite? Saying you loved Instagram. What's your favorite Instagram account? What's your fave?
I love. This sounds corny because she's my friend. I love Vampy Bit Me. So I love her account. I've always, I've looked up to her too over the years. Like great content she posts. I love her art, her creations. That's probably up there. Definitely.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. She's she's definitely an inspiration to a lot of people and stuff. She's
one beautiful person.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool. She's all right. She's all right. No, we love her. We heart her big time. Okay, so Marvel or DC?
I would say Marvel.
Like my wall behind me. Got my Captain America and my... I've got all of my other Spider-Mans and things like that behind me as well. Okay, what superpower do you wish you had? If you could have one superpower, what one would you want?
I guess transport wherever I want, anytime I want. So I would just teleport. Yeah,
Teleportation.
Yeah.
I think I would go for that as well because it's like that or flight. Because I mean, if I could fly, I'd be like, okay, I've got to fly 9 hours to New York, but it'd be worth it.
Teleport, yeah.
Yeah, but teleport would be good. You're just like, you're there. Like, oh, I really fancy this food. Like, that would be the best thing for me. It's like, oh, I really want to go to that restaurant. You're there. Get in line. Perfect. Oh.
Save some money too.
That's the thing that it's the thing I'm missing the most at the moment is the food. All this stuff, I'm like, I want some real food now. Yeah. I've gone through all of my culinary delights that I can make like 5 times, and I'm like, okay, I'm done now. I want some fun things. I'm not a bad cook. Like, I'm actually a pretty good cook, but I'm just getting bored of like making the same kind of things all over, like, again and again. And I have been looking online to like make other recipes and stuff, but I'm a bit like, and then I can't be bothered. I'm like, I'll just put a pizza in the oven because I'm lazy, like. It's all right. Things are starting to open up this week, so hopefully I can go and get some yummy stuff. Who do you go to for a good laugh?
Oh.
When you're
I go to Kat.
To Kat?
Yeah.
She is funny. She's awesome.
She is very funny.
She's very funny. What is the best gift you've ever received?
I guess to me, I guess friendship or people caring. I don't know. Like material things are great. Don't get me wrong, but
I don't care about friendship. I didn't ask you about the power of. This isn't My Little Ponies. Friendship is magic. I said material things. Yeah. What's the best material thing you've ever got?
I guess I'm thinking of my statues. I guess my limited edition Kotobukiya figures. So anything that I can't get in a store, that would probably be like up there.
Yeah. What's your favorite Kotobukiya one that you've got?
The Chun-Li pink one.
Oh, like the limited one?
Yeah.
Where she's doing the kick up?
Yes.
Yeah. Because there was the other one where she was like the battle costume as well, wasn't there? They did a battle costume China as well.
Oh yeah, I have those too. So I have the black one, I have the blue one.
You've got them all, basically. Do you have all of the Street Fighter ones?
I do. And I was going to say thanks to you, because there was a time where I was kind of like out of the loop, but you kept posting like all these statues, and you're like, hey, this, and like Sakura, right? Like you were posting about it, and I was like, oh crap. Like, I need to get on that now. And I checked and I ordered it. So thanks to you.
The Sakura and the Karin ones are the only Kotobuki ones that I got. I didn't love the Sakura, like the original one. Like the one where she's like running. I don't know, there was something off with her face. I like the other ones. Like all of the other ones I really like, but I don't know, there was just something not quite right about them. But now I kind of jumped late on the bandwagon of those. I was like, I should have got them. Because I was always like, I'll get it later. And then now they're like so expensive.
Super expensive.
Oh my God. I looked at, because I wanted to get like just the regular blue chun. And it's like $400. I was like, no.
It's $400 now?
Yeah, it's like so expensive. What? They're crazy. They're crazy prices.
That was the first one I got.
Yeah. They're so expensive now. Yeah, you're sitting on a gold mine. They're like, literally, like, they're so expensive. Like, even, like the Ibuki and things like that, I was like, oh my God, they're like... Because I really like the Karin and the new Sakura. I was like, they're great. And I was like, maybe I'll get the other girls to, like, have the kind of rest of the set. And then I was like, eBay, oh my God, no. No. Too much. So.
Yeah, I mean, the trick is to get them exactly like when they come out. So every time they would come out with them, I would pre-order. I would get it right away, even if I felt like, I feel like, ouch, this is this much. But I know later on it'll cost more, so I had to be on top of it.
Yeah, that's what I did with Karin and Sakura. I was like, I need to make sure, because when I looked at ordering them, I'd already started looking at the Chun, and I was like, oh my God, she's too expensive. So I was like, I have to make sure I get it now before it goes up in price. But I mean, some of those statues are just so much.
They are, but they cost more than what they used to. So the Sakura and the Karin, I think it cost like $80-$90. But originally, when I started collecting Kotobukiya statues, they were like, I think $50-$60 when they were in the beginning.
Yeah. You can. I have seen them on Wish, but I know they're not real.
Wish.
They're like $20 free postage, and I'm like, it's not real.
Maybe for the arm.
Exactly. It's not real, but
yeah.
Yikes. It's like the Big Boys Toys ones, the ones that light up and make the sounds. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
So you can buy them on Wish, and I always say to people, I'm like, don't buy them from Wish because they're fake.
Oh my God.
Because they're like $20, and like the real ones are like $130 or something. They're like really expensive, and then like the ones on Wish are like 20, and people are like, oh, I got it off Wish for 20, and I'm like, yeah, it's real as anything.
Oh damn.
So bad, yeah. But I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good at the moment because I've got no room left. I'm like running out of space. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like running out of room now. So, but I am going to take this time next week, and I'm going to paint my walls, which I never painted when I moved in 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, because my lovely previous tenants that owned this place, they stuck like mirrors on the walls, but with those like gummy sticker things. So I like tried to get it off, and it ripped the paint job off. So I tried to match it with like a little tester pot. I never got the right color. So I'm gonna repaint it all, and then I can finally put on my Insurgo skateboards that have been sat waiting for like 4 years. So they're going to finally go up on the wall. Yeah, they're going to go up the display with my udon pins as well, which have now started to take over my life.
Your collection is freaking awesome, dude. I'm envious.
You've got more stuff than I have. Everyone thinks I've got a lot of stuff. I don't have that much stuff. I see other people's collections. I see other people's collections online. I'm like, I have nothing compared to them. They have a lot of stuff. It's crazy. The disgusting amounts of things. Just piles and piles of things. I'm like, oh my god. I'm so
Wow.
jealous. I wish. Yeah, maybe one day I'll have a bigger house and I can just have like one whole room dedicated to stuff. I need a cool like basement like yours and stuff, like, you know, to have like a games room. I need a games.
Yeah.
That's it. I need a games room. It's because my whole house is a games room right now.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I suppose not.
Yeah.
It's true. Oh, I don't even know where we got to. Oh, okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
I like Keanu Reeves.
Keanu.
I've liked him. Yeah.
I love Keanu. He's awesome. When he was on what was the thing where he was like, "You're beautiful." Oh, what was it? You're breathtaking. That's what he said. What
Where
was
is
that?
I'm trying to
It was at like. Was it E3? Was it E3 last year?
Yeah, it was E3.
He was doing the. Was it Cyberpunk? Is it that new game that's coming out for the PS4? He's in it, isn't he? Like they've used him in it. Like, you're breathtaking.
I don't remember.
He's brilliant though. I love Keanu. Keanu.
And he's very humble.
He's so cool. Like I've seen so many like things of him. Just like he's not on social media. Like I saw him being interviewed recently. He didn't even like know that he was like a thing on social media, that people like love him.
Oh yeah, he's not really on social media.
No, he was just like they were like, yeah, you're like one of the biggest memes and things on social media. He's like, really? He like just doesn't get it. I love it. He's brilliant. But I was talking about him the other day, and I was like, I need to watch some Bill and Ted. I'm like excited for the new one.
Yeah.
The third one, really excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait. So Bill and Ted, excellent. Bogus. What's your favorite animal?
Dogs.
Dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, I do love dogs.
Yeah, little puppy.
You can't. Do you like cats, even though you're allergic, or?
I like cats. I really do, but I'm allergic. And I used to actually be a cat person before I had my dogs. But then after the dogs, you know, they kind of won me over.
They won you over. They were like, cute. And we don't make you break out in hives.
Exactly.
And you were like, I'm done. Perfect. Do you speak any other languages?
I do. I speak Vietnamese, even though I'm half Chinese, I'm half Egyptian, but I speak Vietnamese. Weird, right?
Hang on. Okay, right. Let me get this. Hang on. Break it down for me again. So you're half Chinese.
I'm half Chinese.
Half Egyptian.
I'm half Egyptian.
Okay.
But I speak Vietnamese.
So where does the Vietnamese come in?
So my mom's side is Chinese. They left China because of the whole communism situation. They moved to Vietnam. So my mom lived in Vietnam for.
Okay, so that's.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, I see. That's cool. I know how to say one thing in Vietnamese. I'm gonna get it wrong.
What is
it? No, I'm gonna get it wrong. So it's gonna be embarrassing.
No,
is it doi bom?
Doi bom. You're
like,
hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you sounded right. I understood you.
There you go. Doi bom. That's the only thing I know.
Got it.
Oh, hang on. No, I can't remember. There was another one. I think I remembered there was one of those like, what are you eating? But I can't remember it now. It's like dang.
Aww.
Dang yang di.
Angie. What are you eating?
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. You got the gist of it, though.
I'm winning. There you go. At least I know a little bit. I know the essentials. I'm hungry. Yeah. What are you eating? That's all you need to know. Perfect. What's your favorite candy?
Gummy Bears. I love Gummy Bears.
Any particular brand? Or just like Haribo or?
You know I forgot. I don't know the name of it. The one with the forest on it.
The one
it has like a bear. You're like, I don't know. It's like the one with the. I don't know what brand it is. I just remember there was a forest on the packaging.
Is it Trolley or?
I don't know.
I can't remember the name.
Anyway. You could be any Gummy Bears.
All right, Gummy Bears.
Yeah.
Gummy Bears. Nice.
Gummy bears.
I do love it. I do love a gummy bear. My quarantine, when we first went into quarantine, I went on and I bought 2 kilos of cola bottles off Amazon.
What?
Because I went on, I was like, oh, I really want some. Because they were saying like, oh, you can like order. We were talking on Twitch. There was a load of us talking.
Yeah.
And we were saying like, I was streaming and I was like, oh, I really want like Twix. I was like, I'd kill for a Twix right now. And I was like, oh, hang on. And they were like, you can order it on Amazon Prime. Get it on Amazon Prime. I was like, can you order stuff like that? And I was like, I've never ordered candy on Amazon Prime in my life. So I went on and I was like, oh yeah, you can. And it was really cheap too. And then I was like, oh wow. I want some Haribo. I want some like cola bottles. And there was like a little bag for like $5, or they had 2 kilos for $12.99 free delivery. I was like,
that's crazy.
I was like, 2 kilos, let's go. It lasted a week. No, it lasted longer.
Oh my god. So 2 kilos is like 4.5 pounds of candy.
Yeah, it was a big bag. It was massive, but I mean, it was really good value. Like I couldn't believe it, and it came like super quick. So yeah, there you go. Get your candy on Amazon. When everything goes back to normal, then you can probably get your thing. What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
The sushi.
Can't really eat it right now because everything is, kind of crazy.
Could you make it yourself? Can you make sushi?
No. I mean, the closest thing is going to the Asian market and buying sashimi and eating that. That's the closest thing, which is still good. I'll take it.
You'll take it. That's good. Yeah. Have you been to Japan? You've been to Japan, right?
Yeah. I went with so I went as a group. I went with Paul, Kat, John, Cindy, and our other 2 friends.
Yeah, you went for Japan Evo, right?
Yes.
It was like there. I remember seeing. Fun. Yeah, I remember seeing the pictures and being jealous that I wasn't there too. Rude.
Oh, have you been?
I have. Yeah, I was due to go in October this year, but that's not happening now. So, yeah. But yeah, I love Japan. I'm obsessed with it. It's one of those places. Everyone's always like, "Would you like to live there?" And I'm like, I wouldn't want to live there though. I think. Because I've got friends that live there and they complain about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I get it. I get that, It's like, everyone's like, because I work at Disney, everyone's like, oh my God, like, it's amazing. And I'm like, yeah, but once you've like peeked behind the curtain forever, it's just, I'm so desensitized to it now that I'm like, yeah, it's cool. People are like, ah! And I'm like, yay!
The magic is gone.
More Disney. Yeah, it's like when people are like, "Why don't you go and work for Capcom?" I'm like, I wouldn't want to, because I enjoy I enjoy what I do, and I feel like sometimes I get to peek behind the curtain a little bit, and I get to see things, and get to do all the fun stuff. I don't get to sit down and. I don't have to sit through like 10-hour meetings on the projected sales of blah, blah, blah for the next quarter and be like, boom, 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 this is boring. Like, I'm not interested in that. I just want to be like, yay, the new character's coming out and this is coming. We're going to get these toys and yay, fun stuff.
Yeah. That's understandable.
I just like the fun bit. So I think, especially like with Disney. I mean, I love working for Disney. I love my job. I love working for Disney. But I feel like I've been desensitized to it.
No, that's totally understandable. I mean, when I used to work for GameStop, people were like, "Oh my God, you get to play games all the day."
You're like, "No, I don't."
And it's not the same. I mean, once it becomes like, "Hey, you have to play, you have to do this," it's not fun anymore. So
exactly, yeah. Then I try to do that with Disney. Like people are like, "Do you go on roller coasters every day?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not." I go in, I do my job, and I leave. I'm in and out. And then when people come, then I go into the parks and I enjoy it because I don't do it every day. I can appreciate it. It doesn't make me go like, oh my God, I have to go around the park all day, So I still enjoy it. So there you go. What's your favorite drink?
It can be. Does it have to be?
It can be whatever you want it to be.
Oh,
Can even say water if you like. I'll take that.
Yeah, I like water, but I wanted to be a little fancy.
Be bougie.
I like aloe juice. Aloe juice.
Aloe
Aloe
juice.
juice.
I love aloe juice. I found
Yeah.
that in Japan.
Oh yeah, you
Like
can buy it here.
Yeah, you can get it here too. But like the first time I had it was in Japan from like one of the vending machines because I was just going because you don't know what like those vending machines are just like that one. Like I mean now I can kind of decipher them a little bit, but to begin with I was like I don't know what any of this is. That one, and yeah, I totally got into the aloe juice. It's good. Do you like the bits?
Really
Do you like the bits in it?
I do. I guess, popping them in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I like it too. The crunchy, I like it. I feel like it's healthy, even though it's probably absolutely not at all, but...
It probably has a lot of sugar. I don't drink it all the time, once in a while.
It's really sugary, isn't it? It's like... Yeah, I found one in Japan last time, and I actually found it when I was in San Jose as well, at a supermarket there. And it was like a salty lychee one.
Ooh.
So good. Everyone's like, salty lychee. I was like, it's so good. Because it's kind of like sweet and salty at the same time. It's really good. Yeah. If you ever get the chance, it's really nice. Very good. Okay. Do you believe in aliens?
I think it's possible.
Yeah? You don't think they walk amongst us? They're not walking amongst us, Men in Black style, you know?
I don't think so. I think they're far, far away.
They're far. Chicken or beef?
Chicken.
Favorite season?
I love fall or spring. I don't like super hot. I don't like super cold.
Awesome. What's your favorite board game?
Monopoly.
Are you like? I bet you always win.
No.
Do you know what you're like?
No.
No. You know, I don't know. I can feel like you're like a tyrant. You're gonna be like, okay, pay up. You landed on my hotel. Pay up. What's your current obsession?
My current obsession. This is kind of hard because I guess my focus right now is on passing my classes. Yeah. So I guess my schoolwork is my obsession.
There you go. That's good. Current obsession. So what's your favorite movie quote?
Oh, let me see. Oh, the M. Bison one from Street Fighter. For me, it was Tuesday.
For me, it was Tuesday. That was so good. It's so good. We watched that on the stream the other day. It's like,
yeah, we did. It was so fun.
Oh, R.I.P. Rao. He's so good. What Disney or DreamWorks?
Disney.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
It used to be Little Mermaid when I was a kid, but then I as I got older, I appreciated Princess Jasmine more.
Oh, so Aladdin.
And I like Mulan too.
I'm excited for the new movie. It looks good.
Yeah,
it looks decent. It looks like an actual decent live, because all the other live actions I haven't liked really. I'm always a bit like,
yeah,
what are you doing? Oh, Will Smith, why are you singing? Oh, it's not good.
Yeah.
But the Mulan one looks really good. I'm excited for that.
It looks good. Yeah.
It does look good. What job would you be terrible at?
Anything that requires me to sit at a desk for like 8 to 10 hours, because I can't sit still.
You like to be up and
about.
That,
I would be bad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, always moving around.
Up and about. Are you usually early or late?
Well, like to events, I'm an early bird. I hate being late.
Yeah, me too. I always have to be there like early. I'm like,
yeah,
get there on time. Make sure you're 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
How do you like to relax?
I like to, I guess, lay in bed with my puppies, with
YouTube.
YouTube or a glass
Yeah.
of wine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Walking or Uber?
Walking. I like walking. If the weather's nice, I like walking.
Yeah. What is your dream car?
Dream car. Well, I kind of got the car I wanted, so I'm pretty thankful.
You got your dream car.
Yeah, it's a Lexus NX F Sport, so that's the car I wanted.
Nice. What's your favorite holiday?
I like Christmas and I like Halloween.
Christmas and Halloween.
Yeah.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Favorite book?
Favorite book? I forgot the author. I think it's called Why We Love. I like a lot of like I guess human behavior books.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically the psychology behind love. I enjoy reading about that stuff.
Oh, that's cool. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite city?
My favorite city. I mean, it's a little biased. I would say New York City. Because you can eat you can eat whatever you want. There's something for everybody. I mean, it's so diverse. I appreciate the city a lot.
I love New York. I love it. I remember when I was 18, I kind of did like a little tour. Like,
Aww.
I went to like loads of different places for like the first time, like on my own. So I went to New York, Washington, and stuff like that. And then I came home and landed in London, and I was there for like a few days. And then I went over to Paris and then came back. So in space of about a month, I'd done like New York, Paris, and London, And my mum was like, "Oh, how did you like New York?" I was like, "Oh my God, I love it. It's amazing. It's the best city in the world. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. How was London? Oh my God, it's amazing. It's so cool. I love it. How did you like Paris? It's dirty, disgusting. I hated it. I never wanted to come back in my whole life. I was like, I'm never going back there." Flash forward, and then now I'm living here. So I should have said that about New York, I think, and I would have ended up there. I'm like, damn it. So, but no, I've grown to appreciate Paris now more than I did, but it's definitely not even in my top 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's a place a lot of people want to visit.
Yeah,
I actually wanted to visit.
Everyone's like, I love Paris, and I'm like, I don't know. I just don't see the appeal of it. I just don't get it, really. There's beautiful areas of it, but I just, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just dirty and, like, I'm like, guys, this is gross. It's like the whole of Paris is like the New York subway, like, people are like, it's so romantic, and I'm like, yeah, and there's a homeless man doing a poo on the floor right next to you, like, City of Lovers, guys. Great times. Yeah, it's I don't know, but it's definitely cleaned up a lot. They have cleaned it up like a hell of a lot in the last few years. Since when I moved here like 10 years ago, it's definitely a lot cleaner and a lot safer, and it's much better. So now when I go there, I'm like, it's all right. But when I first came here, I was like, nope, hate it. Yeah. Have you not been to Paris then?
No, I haven't yet. I mean, that was like one of the places I wanted to visit, and I actually wanted to go to Disney there. That was one of our goals, but I guess as of right now, everything's on hold.
Don't come right. It's closed. It's closed. It's not worth it. I mean, I think you were going to try and come for Capcom Cup, right? I think, was that the plan?
Yeah, I think we've spoken about it in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be.
But I guess everything's changed now.
Everything's changed, and maybe I think what they might do is maybe push back Capcom Cup to Paris next year, maybe. So fingers crossed.
That would be more realistic.
That would be great. And then everyone will have a bit of. Hopefully everything will have calmed down. We'll all be a bit more relaxed about this thing, and people won't mind traveling so much. Because I mean, even though I feel like they're starting to lift the bans on traveling and stuff now, like, is anyone actually going to want to travel? Like,
I would not travel right now.
No way.
Because I've, seeing the worst of what it can happen, I guess for me, I'm just kind of no, I don't recommend it right now.
No, absolutely.
A lot can go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, I don't really want to be stuck in a small confined space for 7 hours with God knows who, and you know what's going on right now. It's not advisable, so no thanks. No. Yeah, I'm supposed to be flying out to LA on the 17th of July. I was like, I'm not going. I'm not taking that flight at all. So hopefully they'll refund me and cancel it and stuff like that. So
I hope so.
Fingers crossed. I know it should. It should. Where would you like to visit that you've never been before?
Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. I'm very torn about Australia.
How come?
Because of the spiders.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Spider? I didn't. What?
Okay, right. It's a gorgeous country. Just don't ever look up the spiders that you can.
Okay, thanks for the heads up. I actually was unaware of any spiders. Oh my god.
If you don't like spiders, like,
no, I don't like spiders.
They're horrific. Like, they're horrific. I'm so scared. They're massive. They're like huge, like huge. Ugh. No, I think if you're like that's in like the bush, like, you know, in the outback. I think if you're in the city and stuff, like there isn't any, you know. But
I hope not. No, but yeah, I mean, I would still go and visit, but not. I'll be more wary of the spiders though. Now that
just be aware of them. My friend went and moved there. He moved there recently, and he's absolutely terrified of spiders. He lived with me for a little while, and he's a bigger wimp than I am with spiders. So like, at least I can kind of like get it under a glass and like throw it outside. He'll be like, "Rah!" Like he's out of the room and screaming, and like he's like, no way. So he's out there, and I mean, like, he's a big guy. Like, he plays rugby. He's like massive. So he's so funny.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's like proper, like, you know, proper lad, you know. And he's like, no way, anything but spiders. But he's out in Australia at the moment. Like, he's working on like a vineyard and stuff. So but he's like, I've seen some big spiders. I was like, oh god. But he's out in the, like, you know, the countryside, so that's why. So Australia. Do you have any tattoos?
Yes, I do. I have 2. I have one on my wrist. It's upside down though because of the camera angle. There you go.
Okay. Oh.
It really does say perseverance in Chinese. I asked my mom.
Okay, good. Like, it's always that risk, isn't it? You're like,
no, but I asked my mom before I got it, and she was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
That's good.
And she said it really does say what it says. Okay. I have a lotus on my back.
Nice.
If you scroll through my Instagram, I actually posted a photo of it.
Oh, cool. Okay, we'll check that out.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, wow. This is a hard question because how I saw myself 10 years ago is totally different than what I imagined. So I'm going to go with, I have no idea. Life is
just wherever it takes you.
Yeah.
Takes you.
You have to be open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, I would never have said that where I ended up. Like, well, I know I've been here for 10 years. So, yeah, 10 years ago, I would have said that I was going to be here because I knew that. But before that, I would have never have guessed. So, I definitely wouldn't have said Paris, as you now know. Definitely wouldn't have picked that as my final destination. But that concludes all of my questions. I finished.
Awesome.
You survived. You so I know you were like nervous and stuff, but you know, you survived it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on, and we'll definitely have to do this again sometime.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. If you got anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
I just wish everybody to be safe and healthy, and hopefully down the road I'll see you at a future event.
Yeah. Maybe some Sonic Boombox events you'll be the host at.
Or I don't necessarily have to be the host, but either way, I would like to see you guys there.
Or you're cutting a mean rug on the dance floor at a Sonic Boombox event.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Lisa, for stopping by. Don't forget, you can see all of her stuff on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just look up Miss_Gidget, and don't forget to follow her and go and say hi if you see her at any future events. Thank you so much. I've had an amazing time having you here. And
here.
Hopefully see you really soon when we can actually be together and not doing this social distancing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but be safe, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,